Right, so if we try to do a syntactic tree diagram for this sentence, let's see how we go. So, if we have a look at John is running quickly, the first thing we do is we divide that into its noun phrase and its verb phrase. So in this case, the noun phrase, the subject in that sentence is John, and the verb phrase, I'm just underlining here, is the predicate, which is running quickly. All right, so that's the first level of analysis, where you break it into noun phrase or verb phrase, or another way to express that is subject and predicate. So let's have a look on the left-hand side now and make some decisions. So we know that John is just a single word, so really that's very straightforward. I don't need to divide that into its component parts because there's only one, so I can classify its syntactic word class, and we know that John is a noun. So that side of the diagram is finished. If we look across here to is running quickly, we could divide that in a couple of ways, as I said, because there's an auxiliary verb in here. So we know that the verb is running. And the way I've asked you to do it as a beginner is just to cluster your auxiliaries in with your main verb at the moment. And so we'll call that a verb, but we'll put a little star next to it because I know there's an auxiliary in it, and we might need to do that another way. So that takes care of that part of the verb phrase, but there's another part, and if we look at that, we can see that that's an adverb. It's describing the manner in which that's done, and for convention we call it a phrase, even though it's only one word. So we'll leave it there. We come back to the left-hand side, and then we look at this verb, or actually verb phrase that we still have, that's constructed of two words. We can then divide that into is and running. And we know that running is the main verb, and we know that is the helping verb, so in this case an auxiliary verb. Now if we go across to quickly as an adverbial phrase, we can see that that simply is one word, not really a phrase, so it's simply an adverb. So that's the syntactic tree diagram for John is running quickly.